I'm starting a YouTube channel. So here we go. The sun is about to set below the horizon at f1.2. I don't know what it's gonna look like exactly. I don't know what I'm going to be creating, but I know I want to create, and I know I want to pursue my art a little bit more. I thought I would start making this channel in the beginning of the year, but I don't know. I think a lot of self-doubt and a lot of hesitation stopped me from getting started. And so the quote that got me going is, "Perfection is the enemy of progress." I think I've been so caught up with trying to get the first video right that it just paralyzed me. So I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna do something, create something, and figure it out as we go. So today I'm gonna shoot a landscape photo, sunset, beach, water, here at Gary Point in Steveston, here in Richmond, BC. I'm using this. I'm using a 35mm, no, f1.4 Canon lens. I normally try to shoot wide for landscapes, but I want to challenge myself with shooting just 35 prime and try to make the most out of this focal length. So right now I'm still waiting for the sun to set, waiting for that golden hour, and just waiting for some people to pass before I take my photo. The sun is pretty much almost below the horizon, so just a few more minutes, and there's just some people, so maybe I'll wait before I start getting my photo. I'm gonna try to get closer to the shore, and there's some rocks by the water which look really cool. I'm thinking for the composition, lately, back then I used to be very traditional landscape, wide lens, shoot landscape, like horizontal, but now I've been feeling more happy with portrait style landscapes, so like upright, vertical style landscapes. And so I think that will be the twist this time around, because like I said, I've taken this photo before, but now I'm revisiting it and try to compose something different. Here we go. The sun is about to set below the horizon, and this is my favorite sort of light to shoot in, because I just find that the light is very soft. It really brings out the texture in the subject in the foreground. So right now, here's the sun, just about to set. And you know, you really get to see the purples in the skies and the pinks in the skies. But what I really love with this really soft and calm light is you really see the texture in the sand, in the water, and in the rocks. Plus, I'm gonna try to do a long exposure, just try to calm out and smoothen the water, just to focus on the subject in the midground. It's gonna be these guys. So like, I don't know what you call these, but these poles are sort of the subject of the shoot. So the light is looking really good. I probably have like maybe 10-15 minutes once the sun hits below the horizon before I run out of good light. So here we go. It looks like the final composition here that I found is by the seashore. There's a couple of rocks here embedded in the sand, and just the water is like lapping on it, hitting it. And behind it are those poles like I mentioned. The way I've composed it is those three rocks, I kind of had to be really careful to give them their own sort of space so that their hierarchy in the composition is they don't overshadow each other. I'll show you what I mean. So like these three rocks, like there's this one, and that one. In the composition, I've had to be really careful that they don't overlap each other, so give them their own prominence, just for the composition. So watch out for stuff like this when you're composing and you have stuff in the foreground. Really nice to see. So yeah, there's a rock in the foreground. You have the waves in the background. You have those two poles in the back, just to give it more depth. I'll show you what it looks like in close, but that's the general composition. The light is just perfect. Perfect. And the darker it gets, the better it will look for the long exposure. So I think it's gonna look even smoother. I'll probably stay here for maybe 5-10 more minutes, and we'll see what that looks like. I think I came home with around 40, 45, almost 50 images from this day. And I landed with this one. I'm really happy about this composition. The lighting that day, I think, was just perfect. It was my favorite kind of lighting to shoot landscape photos with. You'll see how I edited this photo. I really did just try to recover as much detail as possible without trying to look like a HDR type image. In terms of lighting accuracy, I feel like the way I've edited the photo, this pretty much represents how I felt and how I imagined the scene. In terms of the color, how warm and how cool everything was. I did mention shooting at this time of day, the lighting gets really soft and you get really good detail pretty much everywhere in the photo, especially in the foreground. And so zooming in here in the foreground, just the detail I got in the sand, where the water sort of passed through, is just really beautiful. I think it just adds so much to the photo. It makes it a lot more interesting, really cool. Not too oversaturated. I think the composition is, I'm pretty happy with the composition. Like I was talking about these three rocks. But yeah, a quick before and after. Here's the before. I obviously tried to expose to the left just to make sure I don't lose any detail in the highlights here in the sky. I did cut it close. It's pretty dark here in this rock, but I did manage to recover a lot of details still. Here's the after. I just need to clean up the image a little bit more. I have some dust in my sensor here up top, you'll see. But otherwise, really happy about this photo. And that's the end of this video. I'm really happy with the final result from the shoot at Gary Point, being able to revisit this composition once again. I really enjoyed filming, vlogging, capturing my process behind my photography. I really wanted to start sharing this online. I know it's a little bit rough around the edges, but I look forward to refining my videos as this channel grows. If you had any thoughts about this video, what you watched just now, or maybe ideas about future videos, what you wanted to see, just comment down below what your thoughts are. But yeah, as per usual, hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed what you watched. I don't really know how to end my videos just yet, but thank you again so much for watching. Till the next one.